Not to vent or anything, but
The student council meeting is really giving.
The things that y'all just witnessed was something called boyfriends. The infamous advertising, the stupid fetishizing, and other things too. Hi, it's Lola or Ducky or whatever the hell you want to call me. Today I'm going to be ranting on Boyfriends, the webtoon. Don't mind the horrible gameplay in the background. The reason why I started from level 1 is because I am terrible at the game, so instead of starting with the level I'm currently on, I'm just going to start from level 1 because I think that's easier for y'all to watch. Okay, so let's get on with the video now. Boyfriends is a webtoon about 4 twinks that I absolutely despise. Literally, they're so annoying, and the creator is also he pisses me off, and for a lot of reasons. And another thing that annoys me is the creator's done a lot of bad things. The story writing, the plot is just horrible. The characters have almost no depth into them, like they're not interesting, and it's kind of, the webtoon is kind of boring. Like there's nothing interesting going on. And yeah. And another thing is that in boyfriends, usually they just go straight to the plot. Like there's no actual build up in the story. It just goes straight to the point. But like that's not what you want in a narrative, especially if you're publishing it to a lot of people. That sounds like something I would have written in, like, I don't know actually, but yeah. That sounds like something that I would have written when I was like younger. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of it for the intro. It's really not that long. Oh yeah, and the creator is like 23 years old. That's not relevant right now, but I'm gonna get to that later. For now, I'm not gonna say anything about his age because that has nothing to do with anything. But yeah, Boyfriends is terrible. Okay, now the first segment of Boyfriends will be about the annoying ads that they give me. If you cry about ads, stop bitching about it. Unless if it's about boyfriends. You do not know how much I have to sit there to wait about like 2 minutes just for it to pass. But for some reason, I don't want to skip it because, I don't know, I like seeing how cringy they are, considering the fact that they just keep going and going with these ads. Like, they make like 70 within like 5 days, I believe. So, yeah, and in those 5 days, I see a ton of these ads. They're on YouTube, Snapchat, and there's some that I found on TikTok made by Webtoon Official. Webtoon, how do you agree to this? How? I don't get that. Okay, what you're about to witness here that I'm going to show you right now, just so you know, it's one of the shittiest ads I've seen, like, in a while. And I've seen shitty ads, so this isn't good.
Am I toxic? I think I have a crush on too many guys. There's someone in particular. He's annoying and makes me big spoon him all the time. I like prep, but he doesn't seem to realize it. We've been friends for a long time. Just friends. I'm chill, but I've sat and watched him, cuddled with him, and gave him
Hot Chalky, ooh.
Is that supposed to make me laugh? I know I'm not funny, but like, come on. Hot Chalky, ooh, is that supposed to make anyone laugh? Do better. Do better.
God, he pisses me off.
You piss me off. This entire thing is pissing me off. You know what? No.
But it's so cute sometimes. Pushed him to go after others, but it seems I like them too. Oh, Jock. God, he's just built all the right ways.
I don't want to hear him speak anymore. He's boring. Finally, goddamn. Next ad.
not to vent or anything, but I've never had a boyfriend before, so I don't know what to do. I've been craving and burning to be held by a man!
Shut your goofy ass up. Nobody cares if you want to be held by a man. No one cares. Stop bitching about your boyfriends.
My friend Goth always looks at me like I'm weird when I tell him, so I need to bother someone else.
Honestly, I could get why. You're the worst twink out of all of them.
Even he has a boyfriend.
That's why no one likes you. You're the worst. Nobody cares about you. Oh, and by the way, I feel like most of the people only know the boyfriend's webtoon because of the ads, and ads are pretty much the reason why. So, yeah, I gotta add the ad segment in there. Sorry for the background noise. And the reason why me and a lot of people hate the boyfriend's webtoon is because of the creator's BS. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about in a few. Refrain, the creator's pronouns are he, they, so I'm going to use he, they on them. So, yeah. Basically, what happened was he made NSFW out of the BTS members. And this was going on for years from 2016, and he was going to continue the comic until 2020. This whole ass nigga also made an entire Twitter account back in 2016 dedicated to the BTS NSFW comic strips. The thing that's embarrassing is the fact that this guy gets a boner from sexualizing people who've already been sexualized on the daily by their so-called fans. And it's just despicable how he would just not feel terrible after it. And literally, he expected people to forget about it, and he was like,
Okay, guys, can you guys forgive and forget about this? I swear I'll change and I'll never do this ever again. Okay?
we won't forget about it, and we certainly won't forgive you. So what's the point about trying to own up to your mistakes if you're just gonna justify yourself about it? Like, you're trying so hard to not put yourself in the wrong here, when you clearly are in the wrong. Look, this guy even ships them together. Anyways, here's some more proof that he did this. Oh, and he used to draw CP too. Okay, now let's talk about the plot and the storyline, okay? So y'all, I'm gonna be reading one chapter of Boyfriends, just so you guys don't have to. You can thank me. Okay, let me comment on this real quick. Boyfriends. Okay, the first chapter is pretty bad. Like, the thing that I hate about it is the fact that there's no build-up. They just go straight to the point. It's just Pip crying about how single he is. No, Prep, not Pip. Sorry. And then after that, Goth comes along and says, oh, I can pull guys. And then after that, he got, Nerd's number and all, and then that was it. And then, how they introduce names... It's stupid because they didn't even introduce themselves at the first thing. They just went straight to the point. When I was like in 3rd to 6th grade, when I was like from 3rd grade to 6th grade, I would learn how to I would learn about the beginning of the writing. No, I would learn about the process, the writing process. And then after that, there were like 5 elements. There was exposition, rising action, climax, falling action, and then resolution. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. But anyway, the thing is, the story lacks exposition. There's no exposition to it. It's just there. Like, it's just gone. No, the exposition is just not there. Like, they don't introduce the names. They don't do anything, and they don't introduce the characters correctly. There's no plot. Like, there's no actual thing. Like, how did Prep and Goth met? Like, how did Prep and Goth meet and all that? Like, how did that work? Were they just already friends as soon as they started? And why would you expect us to know their names? at least give us the names, because there's some people who haven't watched the ads or read the webtoon before. So you expect them to know the names. You showing us a little pamphlet of them is not going to help us introduce the characters correctly. And plus, there's just no exposition, and that's what's pissing me off. Like, 3rd grade to 6th grade me would have made much better exposition, would have made a much better story. And I'm not joking. And it's just boring, too. Luckily, it's short, but, like, you know, it's so bad. Like, it just lacks something. And that's why I don't like it. There's just something missing, like something huge missing. Not only does this guy have a bad reputation, but he's also extremely bad at making stories. He's terrible at storytelling. And another thing, you have to be retarded in order to not know how to make a good exposition. Because obviously this guy is doing a poor job at it. And sorry for the stuttering, but yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, have y'all seen the chapters? We don't talk about those. We don't. The NSFW chapters, we don't talk about those. Anyway, next segment. Call Millie.